You're not going to believe what CNN did, and it could cost them $30 million. Now, the entire story about CNN started back in June 15th of 2015. CNN did an expose on St. Mary's Medical Center in West Palm Beach, Florida. Now, the segment aired on Anderson Cooper's 360 Degrees. Reporting was done by medical correspondent Elizabeth Cohen. Now, the story centered around the infant heart surgery program. It said the infant mortality rate was stunning, 3 times the national average as compiled by the Society of Thoracic Surgeons. CNN interviewed several families who have lost children or have had unsuccessful operations with long-term effects, and featured, heart-wrenching stories of families that were devastated by the alleged malpractice. And this is something that the fake media likes to do. They like to go to those stories to show and prove their case. Now, according to a former CEO, David Carbone, he said the whole thing was just not true. He filed a 200-page, $30 million defamation lawsuit against the network. He said the network aired a series of false and defamatory news reports and intentionally manipulated the statistics. He said in particular, he claimed 3 times the national average statement was a straight-out lie. Carbone says the network intentionally manipulated the statistical information. Now, the statistics, well, they were derived by only studying open heart surgeries. The national mortality rate, well, that includes both open and closed heart surgeries. And CNN's figures only focused on the work of the chief surgeon, Michael Black. And they compared those numbers to the national average comprised of the complete work of full pediatric staff. Now, by just using Dr. Black's mortality rate based only on open heart surgery, they knowingly and artificially inflated Dr. Black's mortality rate with the statistical numbers. And CNN's report only includes a raw death number, but the STS keeps a risk-adjusted figure which takes into account the health of the patient. And the result was devastating. The hospital closed pediatric heart surgery program, claiming that inaccurate media reports would make it difficult to build sustainable volume. And basically, Carbone, he resigned, and he was unable to find work afterwards. Now, CNN filed in an Atlanta court to have the case completely dismissed as a SLAP, which is a strategic lawsuit against public participation suit. However, on February 15th, the case was heard by federal judge Orinda Evans in Atlanta, Georgia. Judge Evans overruled the network, allowing the case to proceed. So by manipulating the statistical numbers, by lying and producing fake information, most likely this is going to cost CNN about $30 million. Now, you can hear more of all of this in the full report, which is on the X22 Report YouTube channel. And those reports are Monday through Friday, one on Sunday, and they're between 6 and 7 Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to listen to incredible interviews, you can go to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, where you can hear interviews with Cliff High, you can hear interviews with David Morgan, you can hear interviews with Michael Snyder, you can hear interviews with David Stockman, Jim Rickards. So head on over to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, and you can hear all the interviews there.